Hello? Is anybody there? Can you help me? I'm blind. My guide dog has run away. Is anybody there? Oh, hello. I'm very sorry to bother you. My name is Lola. I'm blind. Oh, yeah, I've been told that's pretty obvious, but well, I don't know what I look like, so I can't really be sure. Oh, right. I'm trying to get home. I went to get something from the shop with my guide dog, but he seems to have gotten away from me. I know this seems awfully random, but would you please assist me back to my home? I hope it's not too much to ask, but I don't really have any other choice. I don't want to be standing out here when it gets dark. I can pay you if you want. Oh, are you sure? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, well, I live on Hollyburn Place, number 14. We aren't too far. Phew, that's great. Oh, please don't leave me alone. Yes, silly. I can't see at all, so I can't just follow you there. Well, normally I'd hold my dog on a lead. I'm used to being pulled by my hand. If it's not too much trouble, could I please hold your hand as you guide me? Thank you. Wow, your hands feel exactly how I imagined they would. Oh, sorry, I mean your hands feel nice. Lovely and warm. So, what were you doing before you came to my rescue, Oh, I see. You were coming back from work. Do you walk this way home every day? You don't say. I walk this way often as well. I like to sit at that coffee shop and listen to people. Oh, you do as well? I thought your voice sounded a bit familiar. Well, it's my way of feeling connected, I suppose. I don't really have that many friends. It's hard to make them when I have a disability. It makes me very shy. I'm always scared that I look bad, that I have something on my face, or that my skirt is tucked into my tights. I get so nervous, I don't even know what to do. And you know, no one ever wants to come up to the blind girl. I would just be an inconvenience to be friends with. Well, that sure is nice of you to say. I don't know if everyone is as kind as you, though. I've been bullied a lot in my life. I know I'm different. Look at me blurting all this out to a stranger. I'm sorry. I've had no one to talk to for so long, and everything's just coming out. Honestly, it feels like I've known you for a long time. Oh, oof, whoops. I'm sorry, I didn't feel that step. I guess this means we're at my place. I always trip over that darn step. Let's see. Where did I put my house keys? Hey, would you, mind? It's the key that has a teddy bear keychain on it. Ah, thank you. Would you mind walking me in? Thank you. I just feel so hopeless without my dog. Well, yeah, I suppose they are supposed to be trained to behave. maybe I just got a dud. I don't really care about it anyway. It was a new one. Just close the door. Why don't you have a cup of tea with me? Oh, so you can't stay very long? Not even long enough for a cup of tea? You don't drink tea at strangers' houses. That's not very polite. What, has someone drugged your tea in the past or something? It's okay. I understand. No tea. Well, I guess I'll have to do it the hard way then. Did the needle hit you? Well, you're not running away. I guess it must have. I'm sorry for luring you here, sweetheart, but I had to play to my strengths. Now just take a little nap for me. Okay, my love? Lovely features. I've wanted for so long to feel your face, darling. To run my fingers over the bridge of your nose. To stroke your forehead and kiss your cheek. Now I can finally know how you look like, my love. Your breathing picked up. I guess that means you've woken up. I can tell these kind of things, you know. I have excellent hearing and touch and smell. I may not be able to see you, but it just means I can experience the other parts of you so much more. My ears are pretty sensitive, so just keep that gag in your mouth, my love. Why don't you use your tongue and try to figure out what I used as a gag? I'll give you a hint. It's a piece of clothing I was wearing earlier. Oh, how lovely. Your heart. It started beating faster. And your cheeks, they got warmer. Baby, you feel so amazing. I guess you're probably wanting me to explain myself, huh? Well, every day we both go to the same cafe at the same time. You've probably never noticed me. I tend to blend into the shadows. I just sit there quietly, have some coffee, and listen. I listen to you talk to your friends, or your family, or the waiter. I've been doing it for months. Your voice, it stood out among all the others. Like a soothing melody, my ears kept leading me to you. Your smell, your presence, was all I could focus on. I just wanted to listen to you talk forever, but you would only ever stay for an hour. I figured I had to find a way to listen to you more. I didn't want to be too obvious. A blind girl following you around would have been dumb, so I got a listening device, and I slipped it into your bag when you went to the bathroom. Since then, I've been listening to you non-stop. Oh, how I've longed to finally touch you, to understand your body the same way I understand your mind. Your skin is so soft. Stroking it is giving me so much pleasure, my love. To be honest, I don't really care what you look like. I've heard you talk about it, being insecure because of your looks. I think most people feel that way, but you don't have to around me. Other women, they would judge you for your looks, pester you to clean up, make you look a certain way. My love, I don't care about any of that. We're connected on a deeper level than just looks, you see? No other woman can feel your soul the way I feel you. That's why I'm perfect for you. How I've longed to feel your skin pressed against mine. It truly is the most amazing feeling, don't you think? To be close to someone you love. So close it feels like you're melting into each other. I hope my stroking you isn't bothering you too much. When I was small, my mom would stroke my face to comfort me. It was a scary world when I was small, but her fingers running over my face made me feel a lot better and calm down. She's gone now. No one has comforted me like that in years. Maybe one day you'll stroke my skin back. I know that right now you're probably angry and scared. You probably feel like how I felt all those years. Powerless, weak. It won't be for long, baby. I promise. Soon you'll understand. I might as well mention this now. You won't ever escape. No one will ever expect a blind girl to be capable of this. Even if you did escape and report me, no one would believe you. Not to mention, take one step out of place in this house, and you can bet that I'll hear you. Oh, your little heart is beating faster again. I wonder how fast I can make it beat. Maybe if I do this? I was right. Sitting on your lap did make your heart beat faster. You perv. I want to feel all of you, darling. God, how I wish I could see your expression right now. I bet you look incredibly flustered. I'm not too heavy, am I? I'm pretty small. Or I think I am. It's a little hard to compare myself. I wonder what I look like to you right now. I hope you think I look pretty. Do you mind if I lay down on your chest? I miss being pressed against you. This feels so nice. It's a shame I had to tie your hands down. would be so lovely if you could wrap your arms around me. Well, maybe I could just do one arm. One arm wouldn't hurt too much. Okay, darling. I'm going to uncuff one of your arms. It won't help you escape at all. While I get the key, I want you to think about your options, okay? I unlock one arm. You can't open the handcuff without a key. Sure, you could try pull out your gag, but if you scream, I'll remove one of your eyes. Maybe then you'll see things my way a little better. There's also the option of you trying to hurt me. It wouldn't be hard. Even with one arm you could probably do some damage to me. But if you hurt me, I'll blind you. And if you kill me, well then, you'd basically be killing yourself. I'm willing to take this risk because I love you. But just because I love you doesn't mean I won't punish you if you misbehave. Here's the right key. I have a little braille keychain on all of my keys. You know what that is, right? The little bumps. So I know what they're for. I suppose even if you did get your hands on my keys, it would take you a very long time to figure out which one is which. There we are. You have your left arm free now. Does that make you feel a bit better? You weren't trying to hit me, I don't think, but I'm going to come back to the bed slowly just in case. Darn. Where's the bed? Oh, you caught me. Even all tied up, you're still able to save me from tripping. You truly are amazingly kind, my love. Now let me get back into bed with you. For a second I thought you were trying to strangle me, but it looks like you chose to behave yourself and give me a hug. Oh, darling, how I've longed to have your arm wrapped around me. It feels so good. I feel so safe. Even if I know you may just be pretending to be nice to me, so I'll let my guard down. The fact that you aren't hurting me is enough for me to know that deep down, you must like me. At least a tiny bit. Nuzzling into you feels so good, my darling. One day, you'll want to cuddle me back. You know, this is my first time cuddling with a guy. I know, I'm an adult who's never even held a guy's hand until today. I wonder if this is your first time too. It makes me super jealous to think of you with anyone else. To think you might have felt this with someone else sickens me. Oh, if only I could see. If I could see, I would... Let's not get into that. It's too frustrating. I guess it's lucky for you, and it would be incredibly hard to hurt anyone for me. It was honestly blind luck that I managed to get you here. You get it? Blind luck? Sorry. Your fingers feel so nice. Will you stroke me? I wonder if you will. That feels so good. Please don't stop, my darling. Do I feel good? I use moisturizer almost every day, so I hope I feel super soft and nice. You feel very soft. Do you ever use moisturizer? Oh, right. You can't reply. I wish I could take that thing out of your mouth so that we could talk. I bet it's not very comfortable being gagged. Not to mention, how can I kiss you if your mouth is full of my clothes. I feel your cheeks flushing again. You're so cute, darling. Okay, I have an idea. You won't be able to call for help if we're kissing, right? So I can ungag you and kiss and then gag you again before you yell. Wow. This is all happening so fast. I'm a bit nervous, honestly. I've never kissed anyone before. Maybe I should build up to it. Okay, how about this? I'm going to start down here, just above your belly button, and I'll kiss you all the way up. Does that sound like a good idea, darling? Okay, here goes. Let me sit on your lap again. Are you ready? Getting closer. Almost there. Are you ready for our first kiss, my love? Holy shit. That felt so good. I didn't realize you could feel something so intensely with another person. Just wow. And you didn't even scream. What a good boy you are. Maybe next time I'll leave the gag off and we can kiss for even longer. For now, though, I think that's enough. Honestly, I feel quite overwhelmed. My whole body feels tingly and warm. I wonder if you feel the same way. Now I know for sure. You're definitely the love of my life. Yes, with that kiss, we're officially bonded, okay? Bonded for life. No matter where you go or what you do, you'll always have my first kiss lingering on your lips. I hope it was your first kiss too, my love. But I understand if it wasn't. An amazing guy like you, A guy who's such a damn good kisser. Well, I don't want to think about that. All that matters is me and you right now. I know I'm just a beginner, so I'm sorry if I did it wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did alright. Nothing that feels that good could ever be wrong. You even kissed me back. I was a bit surprised. I thought maybe you'd try reject me, but you didn't. You kissed me back. Thank you. Your mouth was a tiny bit dry though. Probably because of the gag. But we solved that problem, didn't we, my dear? You're breathing so fast. I wonder if you're just scared or if you're getting excited. Well, why don't we try calm down? It's nighttime after all. We should probably be going to sleep. Then we can wake up in the morning and start our first day as official boyfriend and girlfriend. What would make you calm down? Maybe some stroking, some cuddles. You're such a good boy. I love you so much, darling. I love you forever and ever. Nothing will ever tear us apart again. Now that I've felt you, your skin on mine, the shape of your face and your body, I'll never, ever forget. Your smell, your voice, it's permanently etched into me. I may never be able to see you, but you'll always be beautiful to me. God, if I had one wish in this entire world, it would be that I may someday be able to gaze upon you. Even if it's just for a single second, it would be enough. If you were the only image I'd ever be able to see, I'd be eternally grateful. I'd be happy to go back to being blind afterwards, if it means your face would be the only thing I'll ever see. My love, my heart swells so deeply, I'm not sure I can even bear it. I feel like I could explode. The only thing holding me together is your arms wrapped around me. I never thought that I would find love. I thought I'd be all alone in this darkness forever. This eternity of inky blackness I'm imprisoned in. But tonight, by God, my love, you show me what fireworks look like. I know the actions I took to get you here were less than pleasant for you. But how else could I get you? I couldn't see any other way. But darling, if anyone could show me the way to being better, it's you. Will you guide me? Will you stay with me? Will you hold my hands? Please. Please don't leave me alone again. After tonight, I don't think I could bear it, so please. Please. Honey. Oh, I think you fell asleep already. Well, I suppose you could have been asleep for a while without me noticing. Good night, darling. I love you. Good morning, darling. Are you awake? Huh? Darling? Shit. Darling, where are you? Shit. Ow. Wait a second. What the hell? Do I smell pancakes? Baby, is that you? Huh? Oh, no, I'm not hurt, but you're uncuffed. Why are you still here? You managed to escape, and yet you're still... You got hungry? What do you mean you got hungry? You were handcuffed. I handcuffed you to the bed. You weren't supposed to be able to escape. You broke it? What the hell? That was a steel handcuff. How in the world did you manage to... Toy handcuffs? No, the lady at the shop said... Oh, thank you for helping me stand up. Sorry, I'm really confused. I kidnapped you, and yet... So, let me get this straight. You knew you could escape all along, yet you stayed anyway. You stayed all night and got hungry in the morning, so you went to the shop and then came back to make pancakes for us? But why? I threatened to scoop out your eyes. Weren't you scared? Hey, don't laugh. Am I really that unthreatening? Damn it. Oh. Sure. I suppose I could go for some pancakes. Look, it's not that I'm unhappy that you're back. I just thought... Well, I thought, I'd have to kidnap you and threaten you and kill your admirers. And then after years of Stockholm Syndrome, you'd finally see the real me and fall in love with me, and we could live happily ever after. Well, that's how it goes in my favorite book, Beauty and the Beast. Why are you laughing again? It's the most romantic love story. I read it all the time. In fact, it's one of the only things I've ever actually read. Braille books can get expensive. The only way for someone to fall in love with a beast is to force them to be around you until they get to know you. That's just the harsh reality of love. I'm a beast. I'm the beast and you're the beauty, and I needed to make you mine. These pancakes are really good. Damn it. I just can't understand. Please, explain to me why you came back. I'm sorry, I don't really know what you mean by you were cooked before meeting me. I thought you worked at... Oh, it's slang. I don't... Okay, I think I get the idea now. You were lonely too. I never would have guessed. You seem so happy, so normal. I was bold? You mean it's not a very common thing for girls to do what I did? Well, I know it was a bit unconventional, but I thought a fair few would have done this before. Well, I don't get out much. Not since Lizzie died. Oh, well, she was actually my guide dog. Yeah, I never actually lost my dog that day. I could never replace her. I could never replace Lizzie. Huh? You really want to know? Okay. Well, when I was young, my mom gave me a dog, Lizzie. She was my guide dog for as long as I can remember. She was with me since I could walk, looking out for me. She was there when my dad left, and when my mom died. I wouldn't dare leave the house without her. She was my lifeline. She connected me to the outside. Hell, I didn't even know how to cross a road without her. Then, well, she was an old dog. Much older than normal, I suppose. Well, her mind went foggy, and she got kind of slow. Sometimes I think she walked out in front of that truck on purpose. It must have been horrible to drag around a pathetic blind girl all her life. She probably wanted to take me with her. Maybe I should have. Thank you for the hug. I'm sorry. I could spiral a bit sometimes. Well, it's been 7 months since then. I haven't left the house since. Well, not until I decided to trick you. Yes, you're right. I told you I went to the cafe to listen to you. That wasn't entirely true. I would listen to you all day, but I know from experience that blind people stick out like a sore thumb. I don't need to see to know I'm being stared at, whispered about. All the noise gets too much. It was better this way. I could listen to you without being interrupted. It was how I first found you, though. Gosh, how long ago was that now? I don't remember. Time has gotten away from me a bit. It's not like I can look at a clock or calendar. I was just here. The electricity went out ages ago. I didn't need it. The house is paid for. The gas bill is yearly. I'm surprised you knew how to get the stove to work, honestly. I gave up on trying to light it with matches months ago. Come to think of it, this is the first warm meal I've had since I went out with Lizzie to the cafe that last time. I would just lie here, listening to you, reading my one book, barely sleeping, barely eating. Oh. Well, that is a good question. I suppose one would ask how I managed to survive here for months. Follow me. You see, my mother, she got very sick. She was schizophrenic, paranoid beyond belief, had a great distrust of doctors. In fact, that's how I ended up blind in the first place. I got an eye infection when I was a baby. She never took me to the doctors. She told me later that she was happy that she stood strong. Otherwise, they might have given me medicine and my vaccines. I might be blind, but at least the government doesn't have a microchip in my arm. It only got worse over time. She became obsessed with the idea of prepping. Do you know what that is? It's when people stock up for the end of the world. Take a look for yourself. Yeah, 1 year's worth of food, water, toothpaste. At least, I think it was 1 year's worth. I haven't really taken stock in a while. I figured... Well, never mind. No, it's... I shouldn't say. Look, you can leave. It was a stupid idea to try and force you to stay. I was stupid. How could anyone ever want to love someone as pathetic as I am? I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't try to make you stay. I love you. I love you so much. But I love you enough to know, despite the stories, I know, deep down, I'd rather you were happy than stuck with me. Staying with me would be a bad idea. I'm messed up. Really? Are you being serious? You want to help me? I don't understand. Why would you want to waste your time on someone like me? Well, okay. We can take things slow, I suppose. I don't even know what to say. I knew you were amazing, but to even consider the idea of freely loving me back, freely helping me, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But are you sure I can even be helped? I've lived like this for so long. Obsessing over you. Imagining our lives together. How can I ever be normal again? I could never be a normal girl. I have no skills. I'm disabled. Probably not the prettiest. In the books I've read, the girls are described as sun-kissed and healthy. Heck, I probably look like a ghost. I've barely got any meat on me. I bet I look terrible. You'd be better off getting a real girl. Not this beast. Well, my love, if you're sure, then let's try. So, where do we start? How much money do I have? Oh, well, that is a good question. I suppose if I went back to normal, I'd probably need some money. Well, I'll be honest, I haven't checked at all. Well, I haven't been able to spend any money. As I said before, the house was bought. It was my grandfather's, and the gas is paid yearly. I haven't had to buy food or anything. Well, why would I want to get electricity back? It's a bit pointless, isn't it? Well, I'm blind. I don't need lights to see. I don't need any kitchen appliances other than a can opener. The internet? What's that? No, I'm serious. What do you mean? Well, I think my mother had a computer when I was younger, but in her later years she said electricity was bad for us, that we only needed each other. She smashed it and threw it in the trash just after she cancelled the electricity. To be honest, I didn't notice much of a difference. Well, it wasn't that hard to survive, I suppose. I just did what I always did. Oh, no, I didn't go to school. My mom told me that the normal schools don't accept blind people into them. She said that she would teach me herself. Huh? Oh no, did I say something wrong? Are you crying? Oh no, love, oh no, love. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry. Did I? What? You're sorry? Why would you be sorry? Traumatic? I don't understand. Yeah, I know. You said you'd help me before, silly. There's no need to cry. Right now, I'm one of the happiest girls alive. You don't know how I managed to get a listening device? It wasn't that hard, actually. I went into the shop and a lady came up to me and asked if there was anything that she could help me with. What did she say the name of the shop was again? It was quite a while ago, when I still had Lizzie and we would go out to the cafe. Let's see. I was looking for things I could kidnap you with. though at the time it was only a daydream. I hadn't thought I'd actually ever do it. Ah, that's right. The lady said that the shop was called Roxy's Lover Lounge and Gift Shop. She asked me if I was in the right shop, and I said yes, that I wanted to fall in love with this guy, that I think he needs some more persuasion. So she suggested this, package? She told me it had handcuffs, and a listening device disguised as a pen, and an outfit and a badge. It sounded about right, so I bought it. I was a bit confused though. Well, when I brought it home and opened it, the pen and the cuffs were in there, but I believe I was totally scammed on the outfit. Well, there was only a couple bits of string and plastic in there. I hardly thought it would be appropriate to wear outside. Why are you laughing? No, tell me. Okay, you can show me later. I did think my plan would work though. If only I knew. I could have asked her for real handcuffs. Not that that matters much now. Well, as for the drugs, I'm afraid it's a much less funny story. I'm not sure I want to tell you at the moment. I don't want to think about that day anymore. I just want to spend time with you. For now, I know I have a lot of work to do to be a normal girl again. But for now, maybe we could just go back to bed. Now that, well, you're actually willing to stay. Well, I'd like for us to actually get to hug properly. Last night was amazing, but you were kind of just stuck in one position. I'm sorry. That must have been really uncomfortable for you. Really? It was okay? Good. Let's go then. How long have you been awake? Oh, I see. A few hours. It's still pretty early in the morning. You must have been really hungry. Comfy. Would you like to hug into my chest? That sounds like it would feel nice. It felt nice when I did it to you yesterday. What was that? You'll protect me. You're so sweet. I really do love you. You're such a kind person. I've waited for so long to be able to protect you as well. But it appears I'm not strong enough for that. It seems I can't do anything right. But I promise you that for as long as my heart beats, I will love you. You're the only thought that ever fills my mind. In fact, I think I might have been living through you for a long time. Listening to what you do all day. Pretending that I'm right there with you in the outside world. Pretending that the people you talk to is me. That I can see fine. That I'm a normal girl with a normal boyfriend. We've had full-blown conversations in my head that you don't even know anything about. For example, do you remember that time, I don't know who you were with, it seemed like a male friend of yours. I don't know where you were, but you said this. Look at that sunset. Isn't it just the most breathtaking thing you've ever seen? The way the sun changes color from blue to red to pink. I'm glad I go to work early so that I could see it. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. You said more, but it was quite a while ago. I don't remember that well. But the way you described the sunset, I've never seen colors, let alone a sunset, but I felt it, if that makes sense. It felt like a glow in my heart. It felt like my chest lit up and got all warm but calm at the same time. Is that what a sunset looks like, my love? Well, I guess I'll never know. It's not like I can touch a sunset either. But you gave me that. On the darkest, loneliest day of my life. You gave me the feeling of a sunset. I don't think I'd be here if it wasn't for you. So thank you. But you have. You've done so much for me without even knowing it. I wish I could repay you. The only things I have are my house, my body. You can have both. I wouldn't complain. All I'd ask is that you'd let me stay with you forever. You're such a good person. I'm willing to bet that most people would take advantage of a girl like me. But all you want to do is give, to help. I think I'm the luckiest girl in the world right now. You feel so warm pressed into my chest. I wish we could stay here together forever. But then nothing would ever get done. Okay, you're right. We should get to work. Follow me. I'll show you where my mother kept all the files. But one last time, thank you for coming back. I don't know, baby. Maybe this is a bad idea. I'm scared. Well, of course I want to go on a date with you. I'm just... Well... So many things could go wrong. You're right. My therapist did tell me to stop catastrophizing so much. But still, easier said than done. Do I look okay? Really? You think I look pretty? Thank you. Well, I'm sure that you look pretty as well. Okay, hold my hand and let's go. Wait. What if I forgot? I'm not stalling. Okay, let's go. It's just one step in front of the other. No big deal. It was easy to do last time because... Never mind. I'll tell you some other time. All that matters today is our special date. Everything is prepared. I have my bank card back. I have my phone to contact you if I get lost. Are my hands sweaty? They feel kind of sweaty. Sorry. Ugh, why is this so hard? Why can't I just be normal? Maybe we should just turn back. I feel kind of sick anyway. Oh, well, I guess if we're almost there. You are sure they have Braille books at the library, aren't you? Well, I sure hope so. Otherwise it'd look a bit stupid. Not that I need much help doing that. Sorry. Happy thoughts. I am confident, I am loved, I am... Stupid affirmations. Loving you is so easy, but loving myself is less so. Aw, you're too sweet, cutie. Oh, are we here already? I didn't know the library was so close. Oh my, we must be here. It smells amazing. Oh, I miss the smell of books so much. I suppose not many people are here. It sounds like it's empty. Oh, what luck do we have to have the whole place to ourselves.
Shh! Ma'am, I must ask you to keep your voice down in the library. There are people trying to read and study.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't mean Baby, I knew this was a bad idea. Let's just go home. It was stupid. Of course I wouldn't fit in here.
Oh, hello there. Are you the gentleman that called into the library earlier asking about our Braille book section? Ah, fantastic. So you must be Lola. I understand that you're blind and haven't been to many libraries before.
Yeah, that's correct. I'm really sorry about making so much noise. I didn't...
Oh dear, please don't worry about it. It is truly a rather quiet day, and Margaret over there is just in a grumpy mood since she decided to go on a sugar diet.
Oh, I see. Regardless, I do apologize.
Nonsense, my dear. Now please follow me. It's not very often that we have a blind person through our doors. Unfortunately, we only have 40 or so books, but if you come here more regularly, we would be more than happy to order in some new ones.
40 books? That's so many.
Oh, no need to be polite, dear. I know it is lacking. Here we are. Do make yourselves at home. We purposely made the Braille section right at the back so that it would be the quietest. I understand that most blind people have a heightened sense of hearing. There are some beanbags over there where you can sit. I'm sure your handsome boyfriend will help you down.
Handsome? He's my boyfriend, you know. I know he may be attractive, but he's taken. If you're so...
Oh, dearie, no. I meant nothing by it. In fact, I don't even swing that way myself. You see, me and Margaret run this library as a couple.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't mention it, darling. If some other old granny came to me calling my Margaret pretty, I'd have the exact same reaction. Now, I best leave you be. Let me know if I can do anything else for you. And come see me when you're done and want to check out some books. Bye for now.
Thank you. Hey, your judgment is palpable. I couldn't help myself. Another lady saying that you were handsome. I got defensive is all. 60? Really? She was that old? She certainly doesn't sound it. Man, I guess I've embarrassed myself more than once today. My cheeks feel all hot. Let's try to calm down now, huh? Deep breaths, deep breaths. I am confident, I am loved, I am safe. Whew. Okay, now let's check out these books. Come snuggle with me on this beanbag. I think I'm going to try reading this book. Grimm's Book of Fairy Tales. I do love fairy tales. Okay, let's give it a try. Is it time to go home already? But it's only been like an hour. What? 3 hours? No way. Have we really been cuddling here for so long? Oh, you fell asleep? Honestly, I didn't even notice. I was concentrating on the book too hard. It was surprisingly dark. Oh, don't worry. It hasn't given me any new ideas, silly. Okay, let's head home now, my love. Ah, home sweet home. That was actually pretty fun. I had my doubts about it, but I'm glad it went well. Maybe next time we can go somewhere a bit more lively. That being said, I do feel pretty tired now, and, well, there's something I need to tell you. I've been meaning to for a while, and now I think I'm finally ready. Come to bed, my love. It feels so good to lie here after a day out. It was so fun, but my body isn't used to being out and walking so much. It feels nice. Well, okay, here it goes. I haven't quite told you the whole story. I'm sure you must have been curious. You know, about the drugs. The ones I injected into you on that day. Yeah, I know, honey. You've been so patient. Thank you for not pressing the topic earlier. It feels really hard to say. Well, my father, he abused drugs. I couldn't tell you the name of them, but they cause people to relax, to sleep. Dad called them his downers, said if he didn't have them, he'd float away and never come back. I suppose that's kind of what happened in the end. My parents divorced when I was very young for rather obvious reasons. A drug addict and a pharmacophobe don't really make the best couple. I would spend weekends at his apartment. As you know, I have a tendency to spiral and to panic. Well, let's just say that's not something new. Ever since I was a child, it's been a struggle of mine. Being in that apartment made me particularly nervous. So, my dad helped me calm down, if you know what I'm saying. I would hardly remember the entire weekend, and before I knew it, I'd be back safe at home. He told me that if I ever told my mother, then he'd give me enough so that I'd never wake up. Not that I would have told her anyway. I knew what she was like. Well, one day I suppose my father got into some trouble. Up and left everything. He must have been in a hurry, 'cause he didn't take anything with him. Maybe he's out there. Maybe he's dead. It doesn't bother me very much anymore. In the end, his old landlord came here with a box of his stuff. Told us that if we ever saw my father again, to tell him he owes him $2,000 or something. He was actually pretty nice. Most landlords would just throw away all the stuff, but no. I got my little box of my dad's stuff. My mum wanted to throw it out, but I hid it in my room. I suppose you might have guessed by now that his stash was in there. It's a nice box. It had a lot of carvings all over it, and you had to press a special spot to make it open. Well, my mother got crazier and crazier, and I suppose I did too. I would use them. The drugs. I didn't really care what would happen to me. Sometimes I'd feel woozy, sometimes I'd be knocked out for days. After a while I got the hang of just how much to take. I suppose you can fill in the picture from there. But yeah. I hope you don't think of me differently. Sometimes when your whole world is darkness, you just want to embrace it. Let it hold you. That day when I left the house to go get you, I took a little shot. Made me calm. Made me not freak out so much. Maybe that's why you were so calm too. I'm sorry again that I did that to you. But I didn't know what I was doing. Sort of. You're being so quiet. It's a bit unlike you. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened too. Well, I'd take the drug and then I'd listen to you. Daydreaming. I thought up a bunch of poems too in my head, you know? Oh, no, I couldn't tell you them. They're pretty depressing. I guess it would give you a glimpse into my mindset at the time. Maybe it would help you understand me better. It's a bit hazy. I might miss a line or two. This was my favorite one. I didn't name it or anything, but it sums up how I felt most of the time. I cannot comprehend the colour of a rose, nor the sight of blood on a finger pricked. But I know it smells like heaven. I know it feels like pain. My life feels like an ink smudge that cannot be erased, blotting out the beauty, covering it in rage. How does one write a love letter? How does one know when to wink? All I seem to be able to do is lie here and sink. Am I such a black hole that not even light can escape? Without your glow around me, I'd hardly even take shape. Just a cold and endless void, somewhere out in deep space. My heart is all consuming. My head swirls round and round. I cannot comprehend the colour of the vial, nor the liquid inside. But I know the prick of a needle. I know just where to hide. It makes the shouting quiet. It stops the shaking inside. Before I know it, I am back there at your side. A portal away from here, in a life where everything's pink. Whispering, I say goodbye to all my disgusting ink. Who needs to see? Touch is enough. Oh darling, you truly fill me up. Hold on to my hand, or I'll float away. Oh how I wish that I could stay. Perhaps somehow, perhaps one day. Is it really true what they say? Fairy tales always start out this way. Tar in my heart, tar in my eyes, tar on my fingertips, tar between my thighs. Don't just leave me here. Please, God, don't let me die. Not before one glimpse of what's outside. Pretty depressing, huh? Oh, baby, don't cry. That part of my life is over. It's over now, and I'm the happiest girl in the world. You know what? I need to think of a new poem. A better one. About how amazing everything is now. About how much I love you. Now, no more crying. Let's talk about happier things. I really enjoyed our date today. Going to the library was so amazing. It was the perfect date idea. It was nice and quiet, so I wasn't overwhelmed. And everyone there was so nice and kind. And I got to read another book. Although, to be honest, it's actually a lot more fun when you read the stories to me. It's a bit hard to concentrate and imagine characters when I read in Braille. But when you do it with all your funny little voices, it really brings the story to life. I feel like I'm actually in the story. I'm glad you enjoy it too. Honestly, it's nice to just spend time with you, laughing and making jokes. I feel so light inside. Like nothing bad could ever touch me while you're here with me. Like you're so bright it just pushes away all my dark thoughts, all the bad things that I've done, and all that's left is happiness. How in the world did I ever get so lucky? No, I think I need some sleep. I love you, honey. Please stay with me forever. Good night. you're awake. Good morning, baby. Oh, yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night. Well, yeah, I'm excited for my surgery. So excited. It's just... Right. I'm a bit scared too. Well, what if it goes wrong? We both worked so hard this past year, getting my bank account back and setting up disability benefits, going to so many doctor's appointments, doing therapy, meeting other people in similar situations, building everything up. All for this. For a surgery that they don't even know will work. All of my money and half of yours is going towards this surgery. What if it fails? What if I've just wasted everyone's time? Your money. No, it's not that I'm not excited. You know I am. I'd give up anything to be able to see you. You know that. I know. I'm trying not to panic. Can I just have a hug? Baby, I'm really scared. Hospitals are scary. Just getting all my checkups was already too invasive. Now they're gonna put me to sleep and cut up my eye? What if the drugs don't work on me? Since I abused them in my formative years, what if I'm awake the whole time and all alone without you? Just hold me now. Hold me so strongly that I'll still feel it for the rest of the day. Yeah, you're right. The doctors know my history. They won't mess up. I'm sorry. All the work you've done, researching and booking appointments and talking with big adult people, all so that I could have this. And here I am complaining. Yeah. I'm not ungrateful. I'm just scared. I'll try my best to stop thinking about all the things that could go wrong. Where will we go if the surgery is a success? Have you thought about it? A secret, is it? Okay, I'll just have to imagine it then. There's so many things I want to see and do. I want to see fireworks, and the leaves change color on a tree. I want to see a sunset, and a dog. But most of all, I want to see your pretty face smile. Okay, we can get ready to go. But can you make me your special pancakes for breakfast before we go? Oh, come on. Please. That's just a silly rule the doctors make up. Fine. But you want me pancakes for dinner, okay? Ta-da! Do I look super cute in my hospital gown? No, I will not spin around, you perverts. Oh, come on. You know full well these don't have a back. Oh, okay, maybe later. Oh, doctor, is it time? Can I say goodbye to my boyfriend first? Okay, thank you, doctor. Yeah, I'm ready for this. I'm not scared anymore. I did a lot of thinking on the car ride over here. I know that you're here with me. That no matter what happens, I have you. And that's all that's really important. Money is just money. Time is just time. Nothing really matters but me and you. They could take away every single sense that I have, and I'd still have buckets loads of feelings for you. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. No matter the outcome. Thank you for staying. I wrote another poem. I wanted to tell you it before I went into surgery, but the moment just never felt right. I guess this is my last chance. So, will you let me tell it to you? Okay, here goes. On this morning I wake at the end of a tunnel. I'm so tired, so weary from the travel. But closer and closer I approach the end. Oh, so ready to be born again. Like a fated red string, I follow you through, trusting that in the end that you won't leave me to. What will I see in this great big world? All the things that could be, it makes my head swirl. I followed my heart, clung on to your whispers. I hoped and prayed that they weren't just empty echoes, bouncing off the wall and tricking me to believe. What if it was all just in my head? What if the only one here was me? But your whispers got louder, so close I could finally touch. My guide with a lantern, he told me that I was enough. He showed me a light switch, showed me how to speak, showed me that all I had to do was put out my hand and reach. Now I'll grasp this life you breathe back into my lungs. I'll show the world that I'm so far from done. I'll step outside and I'll finally see life's not like a fairy tale. Life's not just an inky sea. Life is what happens when you set your heart free. See, this is much happier than the last one, right? Baby, baby, I love you. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. God, I can't wait. I can't wait to finally see you. Okay, I think I'm ready. Give me a kiss for good luck. Man, I love doing that. Okay, doctor, I'm ready. Baby, are you there? Oh, is that you? Shit, it didn't work, did it? What? It was a success? No, I'm sorry, baby, but I still can't see anything. Why are you laughing? Huh? Why do I still have a bandage on then? Let me take it off. Oh, why not? You want to take me somewhere first? Is that even allowed? I don't want to wait. I want to see you. I want to see the world. Okay, fine. If you insist so much. Did the doctor say it was okay to leave so fast? I only just woke up. Surely they have some tests? Special permission? What on earth did you say to them? Okay. I suppose we could come back for checks after. It'll be okay. I suppose it would be nice to see something cool for my first sight. Let's go then. But please hurry. I don't want to wait too much longer. Are we almost there yet? I really want to take these bandages off. Yeah, I know you have a surprise, but still. Oh, we're here? Yes, finally. Where are we anyway, baby? Are we at the beach? Oh, baby. This is a great idea. You know how much I love coming to the beach. The smell of the sea, the feeling of the sand. It's the most beautiful place I could have imagined. I really can't wait. Oh boy, I'm getting like butterflies in my stomach. I feel so nervous. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay then. 1, 2, 3. Baby, what is this? What are you doing down there? Are you proposing to me right now? Yes, a million billion times yes. Baby, I'll marry you. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. The world is so beautiful and bright. I'm so overwhelmed. I think my heart's going to explode. Holy shit, your eyes. They're so gorgeous. You're so much more handsome than I could have ever imagined. I can't even believe this is real. Did I die and go to heaven? I must have. No moment can be this perfect. Look. Yes, I can look now. A sunset? Yes, that's exactly how you described it. Oh my god, I need to sit down. It's so beautiful. The world, you, everything. I can't even describe. The words can't even begin to describe. Baby, oh my god, this ring. When How? I can't believe it. You proposed. You proposed to me. This ring, it's gorgeous, darling. It's gorgeous. I'm a normal girl. I'm finally a normal girl. I'm a normal girl. I can see. I can see. Baby, the sunset, the ocean, you. I'm sorry. I'm kind of freaking out a bit. It's hard to say all the things that I'm feeling right now. Oh, shit, baby. It's going blurry. No. My vision is blurring out. What's happening? I can't. Tears? They blur your vision? Oh, that must have sounded really stupid. Sorry. I was so scared for a moment. I'm so happy, baby. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving this to me, for becoming part of my life. All the shit that I've been through, all the horrible things that I've done, all those nights in the dark crying myself to sleep. It's all been worth it. I'd do it all a million times again just to experience a second of this moment. You've truly made me the happiest girl alive. Your smile, your gorgeous smile. Jesus, I can't believe this is real life. Even my dreams have come nowhere near. You're so beautiful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Baby, we're getting married. I'll be your wife. Married, I'm so overwhelmed. I want to see everything. I want to see everything with you. I want to spend every day of my life seeing everything. God, look at it all. The sand, the sea, those people, the sky. God, thank you. Please don't make us go back to the hospital just yet. Can't we just sit here forever? I want to stay in this moment forever. The sun looks just like what my heart feels like right now. Ow, that's actually really bright. Oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't look at it too much. So this is what blue looks like. And yellow. And pink. This feels so odd, but good. So good. Baby, look at me. Look at you. I love you. I didn't think I could ever love you anymore, but now, after seeing your lips smile upwards, your eyes crinkle at the side, it's truly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, or will ever see. Let me just stare at you. I want to just take it all in. My fiancé, my darling. Not the sea nor the sky have anything compared to you. Compared to you. Your hair is such a lovely color. Your skin is glowing in the sunset. God. God. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. For setting me free. For finally showing me what it is to see. Hello? Is this thing on? Oh, right. The red light is flashing. Hey, baby. Good morning. I hope you slept well. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to sleep at all tonight, especially since this is the first night you won't be next to me. I know you said it's bad luck to see a bride on the morning of the wedding, but still, not being able to wake up to your cute face is going to be sad. Don't worry though, I'm sure the sight of seeing you at the top of the aisle will make up for it. Nevertheless, I'm glad we're doing these recordings. This way we can still kind of talk and know how the other person is feeling. I'm probably listening to your recording about now, but I'll bet I'll be pretty busy getting ready. I know we're having a pretty small wedding since I don't really have any family to invite, but I've made so many lovely friends. All these people have helped me come out of my shell, who supported me before and after my blindness. The friends I've made volunteering at the blindness support program, even friends from my work in school. Becoming a librarian has been so much fun. It's really opened up a whole new world for me. All this life and happiness, my good health, everything. I truly owe it all to you, darling. Everything in life is just, it's so much clearer now. I don't just mean my vision, my mind too. I used to be so fog-brained, so dizzy and disorientated all the time, burdened with self-loathing, with obsession. I used to hate everything. I hated everyone. I was so jealous. How could they all just go about their life pretending that I don't exist? Pretending I was just a problem that they didn't want to deal with. Thinking I was beyond hope. That someone else would help me, so why should they? The morning after we met, I expected you to run away. To leave and never look back. That you'd be the final blow to just end my suffering already. But you didn't. You stayed. I know you were the first person I ever looked at, but I think you were the first person to ever actually look at me too. I know I've said this 1,000 times, probably more, but you really did save me. I was a dried out flower, devoid of life, an endless, harsh winter, but you came and you showered me in love, showed me how to live, how to thrive. And now today we're going to start the rest of our lives together. I'm really, really excited. We've been planning this day for so long, fussing over color combinations. Oh, you were right, by the way. Blue does look the best. Arguing over where to sit everyone. It was so much fun to have this little project to do with you. I've heard stories of guys not caring about the wedding, calling their partner Bridezilla. How ridiculous. It's truly been so much fun to design and organise the best day of our lives together. From ring shopping to flower picking, I've enjoyed every moment. I know I've had a hard life. I won't have any dad to walk me down the aisle. I won't have a mum crying in the front row. I'm not normal. I've never been. But right now, I'm surrounded by my friends, painting my nails and drinking champagne. They all make me feel so loved. Like I've finally found my family. This may be a weird time to ask you this, but I hope that maybe after the wedding, I hope that maybe we could start an actual family together. I know I'd probably not be the best mom. I'd have so much to learn. But well, I know you would make a great father. You have so much love in you, so much kindness. Something born out of this love. Well, I truly think it would be the most perfect thing ever created. Well, anyway, I'm sorry for dropping that question at a time like this. Maybe I'm just too scared to say it to your face. I'm sure we can talk about it after the wedding. Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'll be right over. I'm almost done. Well, I've been summoned back to the bridal party. Enjoy your last night of being a free man, lovely. Because in the morning, well, we'll be bound together forever. Good night. I love you. Mwah.
Please be seated. Thank you. Welcome, friends, family, and loved ones. We are here today to celebrate as we watch this lovely couple join hands in marriage. We are here to laugh with them. Some of you may be here to cry. But most of all, we're here to wish them well at the beginning of their new life together. I'd like to say thank you all so very much for being here. I know it means a lot to both of them to be surrounded by so many loving friends and family. They have truly come through so much to be here today, standing strong together. And so now it is my absolute pleasure to proceed with uniting this couple in holy matrimony. Lola, do you take to be your lawfully wedded husband? Will you honor and cherish him, love, trust, and commit to him through joy and pain, sickness and health, and whatever life may throw at both of you, until death do you part?
I do.
And do you take Lola to be your lawfully wedded wife? Will you honor and cherish her, love, trust, and commit to her through joy and pain, sickness and in health, and whatever life may throw at both of you, until death do you part? Very well. At this time, Lola and will exchange rings. The wedding ring is a symbol of binding, a symbol of attachment and of belonging, not of possession, but of partnership. Now, Lola has asked to say a few words before we proceed with the exchanging of rings. Go ahead.
My love, I never thought this day would actually come. Standing here, speaking my vows of love, looking at the tears in your eyes and the happy faces of our loved ones. Within me, I feel almost too much happiness to bear. Like, one human can't possibly be a vessel of so much joy. Like, if you weren't holding onto my hands right now, I'd float away or explode. From the moment I first heard your voice, to the moment I first held your hand, to standing here in front of you right now, I've always dreamed that one day you would be mine. That one day I would be worthy of your love. And on this day, I'm finally going to accept it. So here is my promise to you. I will love myself as much as I love you. I'll be your rock as much as you've been mine. I'll push you and I'll grow with you. I promise that I'll be grateful for all that you've given me for the rest of my life. And I promise to give back to you all that I've received. I have a poem for you, as I often do at times like this, when the only way I can express the multitude of my feelings are through metaphors and rhymes. Okay. Through the curtain, sunshine streams, a gentle touch, awakening me from my dreams, pulling me gently from slumber's dark grasp. Open your eyes, love, open them, that's all that you ask. Warmth caresses, whispers of the day, promising hope and chasing shadows away. Long nights of torment, trapped in my mind, in nightmares deep, in spirals I was confined. Endless echoes in this cavernous expanse of all that I lack, drowning in tar, an endless sea of black. But my sunlight calls, his lifeline bright, you guide me back from the depths of this dark night. In your arms I have found my sight, a guiding star in this darkest night. The sunset has had its moment. Now it's time for the sunrise on our whole new life. For in your love I found my light, guiding me through both day and night. In marriage's bond, our souls intertwine, forever bound, till the end of time. Thank you, baby. I love you. Thank you, Minister. You can continue now.
How beautiful. Lola, I would now like to ask you to repeat these words after me. I promise to love you and commit to you for my whole life.
I promise to love and commit to you my whole life.
I promise to be there for you when you need me.
I promise to be there for when you need me.
To be honest with you.
To be honest with you.
To be faithful to you and you alone.
To be faithful to you and you alone.
And to walk through the valleys of life together.
And to walk through the valleys of life together.
Just as we will stand atop mountains together too.
Just as we will stand atop mountains together too.
And now, will you please repeat after me? Lola, I promise to love you and commit to you my whole life. I promise to be there for you when you need me. To be honest with you. To be faithful to you and you alone. And to walk through the valleys of life together. Just as we will stand atop mountains together too. Excellent. Lola, and having proclaimed your love and commitment to one another in the eyes of these loved ones, and with the powers invested in me, I am so happy to pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Baby, we did it. We're married. Oh, I'm so happy right now. I'm so grateful for everything. Okay, well, I think it's time we got this party started. Let's go, darling. Let's go and start our whole new life together. Hello everyone, Trash Panda here. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and leaving a comment. I really love reading them all. I'd also like to quickly mention I started a Patreon, so if you'd like to get my videos early, get sneak peeks, and be able to vote in polls, please check it out. Good night, my cuties. Sweet dreams. Mwah.